News, Sunday, November 15th. Something is rotten in the states of Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada, says the Trump campaign, as Joe Biden readies his transition team, all in anticipation of the December 14th Electoral College vote. Mankind's war against COVID-19 has taken a turn for the worse as cases spike and Elon Musk is infected. Doctors and scientists know more about the enemy as vaccines are being readied for distribution. For the first time since 2000, the presidential election has dragged beyond the second week of November. The Trump campaign has alleged fraud in several key states. These allegations include hundreds of thousands of votes counted in secret, suspicious mid-election software updates to voting machines, unusually high voter turnout in metro areas, lax signature verification, people voting in the wrong state, 2.4 million ballots with only a vote for Joe Biden on them, people who are deceased casting votes, among other claims. Attorney General William Barr has authorized federal prosecutors to investigate substantial allegations of voter fraud. The election is still in the tabulation stage, and once it progresses to the canvassing stage, more progress on the legal battles is to be expected. The prediction markets have a very high probability of a Biden win, with Trump's legal challenges only at about 10% chance of success. Over 1 million cases of coronavirus have occurred in the past week, crushing previous records. Hospitals around the country are filling up. Some hospitals, like the Cleveland Clinic, have reimposed bans on elective surgery. Hospitals are also being hit with staffing shortages. In North Dakota, the governor has made a change that allows healthcare workers with active COVID the ability to continue working. Death is a lagging indicator of pandemic severity, as it usually rises 2 weeks after cases spike. With knowledge gained from spring and summer surges, our heroic doctors and researchers have lowered mortality rates with time-tested strategies and new therapeutics. These doctors and researchers have noticed that there are more outcomes than death and not death. Long haul COVID, or long COVID, is an emerging condition that occurs in approximately 10 to 20% of cases. The symptoms are extreme fatigue, brain fog, hair loss, and others. Emerging research has also found that being infected once does not necessarily provide future immunity. Individuals have been infected twice. Sequencing has determined that the two infections had slight mutations, confirming that they are not the same virus. Cases of infections that happen a second time have resulted in both less severe symptoms in some instances and more severe symptoms in other instances. In regards to lockdowns, the World Health Organization has released a statement in October that lockdowns have profound negative impacts and that they should be used locally, if at all. Amnesty International has warned that a global emergency is an authoritarian's best friend, and some global leaders are using coronavirus to trample on human rights. During his only public appearance this week, Donald Trump announced that he would refuse to do another lockdown. Many people have speculated as to whether or not President Biden would use a lockdown against the coronavirus. Here is a Dalmatian puppy. Hit the subscribe button below, and we'll see you next week.